I built it out of metal alloys. Okay, you're just using a little leather there. Interesting. Well, I'm not stopping you. There's a button for that, isn't it? Is it B? Ah, 6. Okay. Going back to a point I brought up very early on, namely keyboards. X. Oh no, Z and Y also. A relative important difference. Amateur. They have their own private rooms, but for now this shared battle will be enough. Gonna make any sexual intercourse rather annoying, but manas. Above -7. He's not really having a problem with the gold, eh? White, the tough little cookies, aren't they? I'm gonna place that the other way around. That's gonna bug the ever-living shit out of me for fucking eternity. I want me to build. Okay, I want me to do this with walls, eh? I would combine different building materials. Gonna look ugly as fuck. But alas. Okay, that is not what I wanted to do, game, and you fucking know it. Open doorway. Any preferred materials? No? Then we're just gonna take scrap. Because we can. That looks fucking horrible. You're saying I can't really do anything about it, can you? Can I? That wouldn't fit. How much work still needs to be doing? So much work. Look at all the work. Well, it's nice that I can just build 2-story buildings. Gonna ask the next best architect about, you know, the validity of doing so. Because they're probably going to complain about it. Yeah, you just really enjoy that, don't you? Congratulations, build some stairs. For some reason, at least one of you has decided that, you know what, sleep is for the weak. I'm just gonna stay awake and do whatever I want. Jump. A fair point to make. Looks ugly as fuck though. We have a wooden little room. And we have a stone building next to it. We basically moved up our technology progress. Then we built a top out of fucking scrap metal, like we're fucking post-apocalyptic. That's a strange choice. You know, just put it mildly, but nonetheless, you know, strange choices aside in designing. And now we have created a dark room. So for some reason I've decided to leave this open. That is a bold choice in design philosophy. I mean, I guess the roof, technically speaking, does go in there, so I guess that's the reason why they were like, okay, you know what, we'll just leave this open. It's an okay choice, I guess. It's gonna be a bit cold up here. But alas. What do you want from me? Okay, the rooms are to see inside. I gotta enjoy the look outside. You will have to look to the side to look outside. That's just your job now. Large table and chairs. Why wouldn't you just build, you know, a bigger one-story room instead of, you know, going through the extra trouble of building a second floor, which means a lot more work walking around. I mean, you know, if the people are feeling happier like this, and they do say that fire and idiots prefer high places, so there's that, I guess. Meh, who am I to judge them, I suppose? Oh, I've forgotten a chair. Want to have this one at least 3 tires, eh? Wooden okay? I guess, they're not complaining. Stepped without my beloved. Yeah! As before, you know, any sort of intimacy is probably going to feel somewhat strange in a room that is shared. Most people would probably not find that too enjoyable in the long run. For some reason, we people do prefer our privacy. It's like, huh, that's not really surprising at all. In fact, it goes so far as to say it's the most normal. Well done! Yeah, more tutorials. How many fucking tutorials are there? I just wanna get it. You're Rimworld. I finally understood like fucking 20 minutes ago. Now time to take things to the next level. Learn how to set up electric grids. I smell bzzz in my near future. Oh, I always hated that. The fact that every fucking conduit in Rimworld has a tendency to just randomly fucking fail horribly. That's always been bit of downside. Although there was a mod for adaptive memory shares that actually added in breakers and shit, so you can actually prevent that. Rather interesting. Could change the buildings again, eh? Not really much space for that, is there? Actually, is there a second floor? No, for some reason. This time the people have remembered to go down. Better how they place it. I guess I'm just gonna put it here then. Got a bam. A power pole. A wooden one. There's a yellow cable on the ground which serves as a connection. Will this work? We are wondering, we are wondering. We're wondering indeed. Of course, you know, the same people who have for the longest time, yeah, as long as they ran it, you of course have the innate knowledge of how to build a fucking solar panel. Okay, for my freezer. Buff a bit raw for the cooked meals, so they get to move to the freezer. Okay. Ah, no, the storage shelf, I was about to say. Oh, fabrics and leather. I don't come some crafting materials so they get moved to the stockpile closer to the rooms. Electric components and crafting materials. Clean energy is all good. Oh. Yeah. Welcome back to the good old idea of building a battery outside. That is not going to fuck with you. I can just place this behind it, eh? I mean, technically speaking, it shouldn't have much of an effect. Go like that, do this, and then battery. Right behind the people who are gonna sit there all nice and relaxed. And then the battery explodes and they get just, you know, flung through the room. Yeah, that sounds like a safe and good idea. Certainly not dangerous or anything. Yeah. Safety first and all of that, yes. Let's just put it behind there as well, because I know how is that. Actually, I can do this. I can go like, yeah, all three nice together. Even one of them malfunctions and explodes, every energy source will be down. Why we are doing it like this? Well, because I fucking can. I do have to build up monstrosities that will fail the very moment something so much as, you know, act just a tiny bit out of whack. We'll build cargo drone system and look for wildlife with many around them. They're building more consumers. An air conditioner. What a bold choice. Target temperature of 18 degrees. Which sounds actually relatively comfortable. A bit below what is supposed to be the average that we'll enjoy. I personally would say ideal. Target temperature 18 degrees. Motion sensor. If near the base's entrance, do we only have one entrance? We have mini exits, so I guess this is the entrance then. Having combined bedrooms though. What a pain in the ass. Yes, of course we cannot stretch this fucking far enough. Constructing a power pole. Well, you're not telling me how you're constructing the cables for them, so I guess that's just how it is then. I can't go to full speed any longer, no! I mean, I get the basic idea. Not really complicated to get it. Basically, you set up a little system where it's like, okay, if A recognize something, then it will power on whatever you have determined as B. Not really a bad idea. And Connor just stands there and he's like, I don't care, I'm gonna stand in the line of fire. Pretty slow for a machine gun. I was kinda expecting a bit more. Well done! You now know how to create electrical grids and manage circuits to create automated systems. Okay, I guess that was the last tutorial then. Actually, we did all of the tutorials. It only took us like, what? 1.5 hours or so? Pretty precise guessing, actually, on my part. Okay, so now... Let's see, crash landing. Find the way back to civilization. Broadcast by a one-way ticket to the uncharted territories. I'm like, well, fuck it, we're not happy here. The 3 passengers, 60 members. I guess we'd go for the classic. Desertum, hot desert dominated by dunes, oases, and dry riverbeds. Salto, tropical region covered with dense jungles, swamp, river, and hot beaches. Temperate mountains. So basically, you have Africa, you have South America, and you have, well, basically the rest of the world. For the most part, Europe. Temperate mountains. Where should we set up our little base? Shall we leave it in God's hand? I wonder. What else options do I have? Moon. Can determine the moon. There's a balance. Holding on, letting go. This too shall pass. It is indeed. The same. Can meet with thrive and disaster and treat those to impose just the same. It's always darkest before dawn. Well, I mean, kinda, yeah, and I do hate the fact that we have sayings like this because we all know what they're trying to imply there. What matters most is how well you walk through the fire. How about avoiding walking through the fire? So these are basically the storytellers of Grimworld. What mildly. I do love that they just blatantly copied just about everything. And I used to be greatly still, to be fair. Okay, so that's the normal one. What's the fucking name? I've forgotten. Difficulty. Medium is always a nice start. Seat. Miss Bell. It's not a name. Get it seat. How about just going like seat? Game rules. Survivors you can find by 2. Eternal Bliss. That's a permanent bonus of plus 50 happiness to all survivors. Placing the initial happiness bonus they receive upon arrival. That sounds a bit stupid, doesn't it? Because usually managing the happiness of your people is rather important. Permanent bonus of peace first. Disables aggressive animal attacks. That gives a cost of random survivors based on the seat selected. The bonus for survivors capable of combat have a railgun sniper. Huge. So skills are set to 0 regardless of effects and traits. Yeah, let's not play around with those. Most of these are either extreme bonuses or extreme other things. Extreme negatives. Would be fun to play around with. Yes. But I guess we're gonna go for the vanilla experience. What were the fucking narrators in Rimworld called again? I really am bad with names, and I will never ever change. I mean, if I haven't managed in almost, you know, fucking 40 years to change, I don't think I will change. There's, what's the one? Yeah, I think, you know, going for something... Actually, you know what? I don't know. The desert also seems nice. I mean, the swamp doesn't seem nice for some reason. But it would give us something else to look at than just what we saw for the last hour. Well, could be desert people. I guess we can treat it as another case of, you know, colonizing the primitive lands. Yes, basically, we will be the only colony in Africa. Which is precisely what I come up with, because recently I played fucking Victoria 3. A lot longer than I initially planned, even, which kind of fun. Ended up being fucking 10 hours. Didn't thought I had it in me any longer, but apparently I do now. So if I click next, but ooh, I can choose my survivors. That's cute. Holy shit, they all look fucking ugly motherfuckers. Okay, Connor. I actually have a story, eh? Yes, yeah, maybe 2. That doesn't sound good. Can I just move you? Okay, so that removes you. Let's see, I have a lot of people in here, and we're just gonna throw them all out overboard, and then we'll look for something. A night owl. Male, age 34. You're younger than me and you look older than me. I don't know, to be fair, I'm just looking good, but... And off a dingo. The darkness of night always the same. The ubiquitous. Is there any... How about you, Simon? You are 33. Why are you just getting... What's... Isn't anyone my age around or close to it? That's closer, but definitely far from what I am, and he's incapable of combat. I mean, to be fair, I'm not the fittest around, but I'm definitely not incapable of combat. I just would suck at it. That guy looks happy. At least he looks happy. Jack, you're 55. And dozens of worlds. Jack the Colonel. Okay, he's a fighter. I do like having a fighter. Combat instructor. Occasionally improves the combat skill of others. With blatant honesty has made him disregard the chain of command one too many times. Outer, he's 70. He's not going to live long. I don't think you would be a fast learner at that age. Genius, eh? Boost the current research rules, will not fight or hunt in any circumstances. Okay, you're fucking useless. How about Jack? Jackie boy. You can join me. Okay, can I get Jack some bitches? A good question, isn't it? Are you bitch? Question mark? Yes, probably. Yeah. You are a female. Inside the caves of Hostel Lawless Desert World. Seems rather fitting then that you come with us to the desert world. That's a good option for farming. Lara. A soulless redhead, eh? I mean, that will be the first time I'm interacting with the soulless community, I suppose. Yeah, let me quickly see. Farmer. Impeccable healer. Can fail a medical treatment, that's cute. Musical prodigy makes us happy when playing music. Sickly, recovers slow, that's not good. Sniper, shoots his first vengeance. Desert born, tolerance to cold and heat increased by 10, that's nice. Vegetarian, that's disgusting. Dementia. Yeah, there must be at least a melted or euphoria. Cute. Well, not to research or observation task. Not so cute. Natural curiosity. Sleepy. Cheats at harvest plants twice as fast. Movement speed and manipulation efficiency. Relationships. Daughter of Annette. I don't care who you're the daughter of, but you're good at farming. That sounds cute. Boost the current research speed. Clumsy will not do crafting tasks. Movement speed is decreased by 10%. Oh boy. Gets hungry twice as slow. Nice. Unbreakable healer. Can't fail a medical treatment. Well, I'm probably going to get my people somewhat endangered, so that might not be a bad choice. Writing short stories. We use to eat meat. That sounds like a good option. Makes even the simplest dishes taste exquisite, and has a cheerful personality. Tactical commander. Increases hit chance and critical hit chance of 150 meter range. Combat instructor. I already have a combat instructor. It's called Jack. It's not nearly as amusing as the backgrounds you can have in fucking RimWorld, though. I'm looking for you now. Was a slave, former slave. Yeah, that would be a good start. Yes. You look fucking like you had one too many of definitely not legal substances in your time. We already got a good researcher, don't we? Not really. What are you good at? Yeah. Kanaito. Speicherschweiter, vegetarian. I hate vegetarians. It seems kind of useless to keep that up in a fucking scenario like this. Sure, you might be principled to be a vegetarian, and that is so nice, but that doesn't mean that your body usually cannot actually handle meat. In fact, it can. You've just crash landed on a fucking world. You should definitely eat the fucking meat that's presented to you. Let's see, you're good at research, aren't you? Genius, clumsy, will not do crafting. I don't really care, so I have fighter, a researcher, a farmer, and I guess you could say random. Okay, this is a nice harem for him. Look, he's Jack, he has 3 bitches he can fuck. They're gonna have so much offspring. Now the ratio is actually rather representative if you think about it, because, you know, one man can easily impregnate 3 women. That's not really much of an hindrance. So he can have offspring. Don't even know if offspring is in this game. It isn't RimWorld at this point. I know that much. Or is that still a mod? RimWorld has a nice tendency, you know, where they take stuff that was introduced in the most popular mods, basically, and have a tendency to just add that to the game as a DLC later on. A lot of good features were added like this. And honestly, it's a symbiotic relationship, if you ask me. Yeah, right, there was a DLC for this that I was supposed to be looking at and I didn't. Okay, that's close to me. What does the DLC add for this? Still kind of unhappy that I cannot have some actual good portraits of waifus up there. We'll work on that at some point. Let's go back here. Let's go like game. I don't care what it costs because I don't have any money. Especially not this month. This month, oh boy. Well, the upcoming month, I had a bit of excess spending this month that I wasn't aware of. I had to pay for a fucking grave, which I know it would be coming, but I wasn't expecting it to be coming. I'm kinda somewhat hard pressed, let's say. Oh, then let's see, what do you add? Can I just get the Reader's Digest version? May contain content not appropriate for all ages, or may not be appropriate for viewing at work. General major content. Have you added sex yet? It seems like something that should be in the game. Who died? Nobody recently, it's just that I, that is how the law system is. If you have somebody die and, well, you're the one responsible for the grave, then you have to pay for it. Actually, somebody has died. My uncle has died recently, which is also gonna be a pain, because now I have to actually, attend, and I don't actually have anything left closing-wise to attend it, so that's also going to be an expense that I had not anticipated. I don't know, I do have to maintain a grave, and that costs money. Sad as that might be. Okay, so we do have this thing here. We can start scavenging that, can't we? Actually, can I give some random orders? Collect them all, cut. But yeah, meaning this month was a lot more pricey than the last month, and that kinda screwed me over just a little bit in my planning, so the next month is going to be uncomfortable, let's just say. Meaning, even if it's just 7 euros, I'm probably not going to invest at the moment. Which is kind of sad, because it's the Steam summer sale, you know. Normally that would be a very, very amusing time.
More gold, Your Majesty!
I do love that, but we should help you. Ah, thank you. Thank you very much, Strategy. That is very nice of you. I do appreciate it. Very much so, especially this time. And yeah, I am very much one of the old mindset of being a poor motherfucker, so with 15 bucks I can actually feed myself for 2 weeks, if I have to. It's not going to be much of a diet, pretty bland, but thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. It's just some months, you know, just don't want to go your way. Ah, falling object incoming, so we guess we should wait until everything has fallen. But yeah, one more. Thank you very much. It's nice of you, and I should get something out of for that. Okay, so more falling. I hear something falling. But yeah, sometimes, just sometimes. You know that quote we just read about, you know, how it's always darkest before the dawn? Yeah, all of that shit. Or like, you know when it rains, it pours, stuff like that. Yep, it's all true, mind you. It's not something we just say. But usually, tendency speaking, things have a tendency to just go, when they start going wrong, they just go wrong in multiple ways. It's annoying, but times will get better anyway, so no reason to give up just yet. Not yet, at least. Not too bad, I'm just not much of a give-up person, basically. In general terms. Okay, so that's not going to work for everyone, so we do need more space. It's fun. Mostly it's fun because it really does feel like I'm just literally playing RimWorld. And mind you, that doesn't mean that I would consider this game to be bad just because they were blatantly copied, mind you. So far, that's amusing, but basically it starts out like RimWorld starts out. Which is not a bad thing, but RimWorld has gotten better. Basically, with most of its DLCs, it added usually some rather pretty cool shit, actually. Yeah, I probably should build a shelter as well for my stuff. This, contract storage, stockpile, can I... And what else? Production, cook stuff. Yeah, we don't need it, we have a fucking campfire. I guess for the moment we're just going to start collecting some shit around. And doing some observing and shit. We would like to zoom out a bit more though. I have a button to zap faster around the map. I don't know that generally speaking zap faster, mind you. Shit, I'm having a few options. Did I already tell you to scavenge that? Yes. But I would like to get a lot of scrap metal for the moment. We'll see though, and that is kind of the, I mean, we do have the Steam Summer Sale, as we all know. It's hard to ignore it every single time it comes around. I guess, you know, picking up a new game, this is probably not a bad choice, honestly. All things considered so far from what I've seen. Which, you know, is just a tutorial and a bit of playing what we're doing now. Although, I will also point out that, you know, RimWorld is also an option. Actually, are you actually connecting this? Oh, that's cute. Means I can stare. Everybody can sleep together. Yay! Company! Everybody's like, ugh, company. That means I can technically speaking make more storage space, can't I? As soon as that is moved, that is, of course. I'll pick that up, bring it over there. I mean, you know, if this catches on nearly as well as fucking RimWorld did, and if it adds on stuff and allows further gets more mods rather, because that's not something you can take too much over, because, you know, if people get interested, they will create more mods, and if not, then well, sucks to be you, I suppose. Okay, so we can start cooking our emergency rations, do it until forever. That is a very much RimWorld thing. And, you know, maybe a few more DLCs to add in, a few more things. I said, you know, can I just see if they would actually allow me to go the good old-fashioned, you know, capture people, enslave them, sell their organs if I want to. You know, stuff that is pretty unique and makes RimWorld such a fun experience to have, basically. That's what I'm saying I would like to see. Oh, defenses. Meat lure, trap. I really think we need. We kind of do have to decide at some point where we want to our base to be, because it's basically just temporary camping, of course. Not really in that yet. On research, this would probably not be a bad idea to start with. Okay, let's not do it on the side where people are sleeping. You never know when they were sleeping. Fresh camp. We put together a camp as quick as we could. Yes, we did. This is just me, or do these pictures look a bit off? Especially if you enlarge them like this. I had this feeling from the get-go, but they did look a bit off, don't they? What a strange feeling. Maybe being alive at 1900. A great idea, yeah, sure. We are still starving, we still have nothing but a basic bitch shelter, but we are going to sit down and celebrate. With what? We don't even have drinks, bitch. Sure, great idea. Celebration at 1900. Because the picture, yeah, I kind of saw it as well. They do look... AI art has come a long way compared to some of the earlier things I've seen of it, but it's still so easy to just look at it and go like, this just feels a little bit off. Just a little bit off. Same actually with waifus. I've seen many AI-generated waifus, and every single time I come to the conclusion, feels off. Which basically is the point that AI is in no way anywhere close to actually replacing human artists. Some of the fucking artists I mean, I would show you some of the pictures, but they're definitely not meant for streaming, sadly enough. But some of the waifus I have shaved my hard disk just for, you know, posterity's sake. Some of these artists really do fucking amazing pieces of art, especially some. I have one basically larger collage that is made I don't even know, it's like 12 fucking characters on it and stuff like this. And really just amazing. Every single character on that particular piece has character, individuality, and just you can tell just by looking at them the small little differences, and it's amazing. Really enjoyable. Actually, the artist does giant stuff like this like once every 10 years. Yes. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't even know what it is, but real humans, I mean, look at me, you know, and I'm very obviously a real human. Beep, 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 beep. But rather obviously it is. Humans are kinda, you know, strange little beings, and we have strange little looks to us, and we are most definitely not just even things, to put it mildly. So that's kinda cute. Okay, we should probably maybe bring down a table or something to our camp. Actually, do we have any sort of weaponry? Because who of you is actually good at stuff? While I'm, you know, rambling around like a fucking idiot. That's how you speak. I speak beep boop, beepity boop boop. But what if I'm an old type AI, you know, one of the old robots and shit? What about them? Anyone ever thinks about them? Where's your fucking skill set, you bastard? Ah. That is Combat 7. Your others are just Sakeda apart from Nova. Nova is also pretty good. Nova, little Nova, you are good but not that good. So he's gonna get the laser pistol. Get yourself the laser pistol. Make sure that you are laser up in case something comes aboard. Yeah, Doctor Who, Jellic, Shepherdman. Nah, more like, you know, more like the old Terminator. A bit simple, but hey, it gets the job done. And then came the new version around, and you were like, liquid metal, fuck you. Pain in the ass, but rather fun. Actually, the old Terminator movies were fun. Really fun. I should rewatch them at some point. At some point, you know, not that long ago actually, a few months ago, I recently felt the desire to rewatch, because I have it on cassette actually, the first Jurassic Park movie. And I was like, still a pretty amusing movie, all things considered. Pretty sweet. Also pretty sweet because, you know, it's on fucking VHS and it looks amazing, to put it mildly, after all these years. It's an enjoyable experience. I wonder if I could ever stream that in any way, shape or form. Look at them. They're celebrating their survival. With some cooked emergency rations. Well, let's go here. Let's go. Research is not gonna work any for the moment. Simple priorities. It's the first movie with CGI at the same time. So little. Yeah, honestly, I was surprised how good the CGI actually holds up from these old ones. I've seen modern movies doing CGI, completely fucking it up. I was standing there like, holy fucking shit. You fucking idiots. How did you manage that? Do I have a good doctor? Healing 0. Healing 5. Lara, you are not good. Nova is good at healing. Nova, heal. You have a 1 priority on here. Yeah, that can be the last priority on anyone. Hunting we're not doing yet. You know why? The entire movie uses 30 seconds CGI, and the rest of the storytelling props as a yeah, and that just works. If you get it just right, if you use basically the most minuscule amount of CGI, it works. I really hate it when CGI started popping up in anime as well. Especially, you know, stuff like CGI whole scenes with fucking dragons and shit. It's just, oh, go fuck yourself, you fucking mongoloids. Really though. I get it, it's cheaper, it's faster to do. But god fucking damn it, does it look fucking stupid sometimes. It's like, fuck me. How? Why? Who of you were my researchers? You're an intellectual, not really. You're an intellectual, are you? Yes, Krista. Assemble, observe, Krista. Observe, research. And for fighting, is fighting a thing? Take the Dark Knight. I used so much effects, people were amazed by the CGI. Truck being flipped. Real truck being flipped, yeah. If you want the best possible presentation of something, instead of making a CGI of it, just do it. I mean, how do you think we got good fucking effects in older movies? You know, like exploding shit, explosions and shit, well, by making an explosion. I get why I'm not doing this so often, because it's pricey and shit, I get it. Okay, who's actually a good cook? 2, 1... Okay, who of you has not yet gotten a good #1 job? Lara, you have not really a good job, so you will be my major cook. And I guess if we go hunting, then Jack, our little fighter boy, can do it as best as he can. Farming. Who was my farmer again? Don't really know your names yet. Sorry, bitches. Lara was farming boy. A farming girl, I guess. Where's farming? Lara, here, construct, hunt, harvest. Sounds reasonable. Ranch, plant. Yeah, sounds good enough. Okay, so what did the game tell me again? Apart from collecting shit, I can observe shit, can I? I can go here and go like observe shit. Hello, sorry for pausing you. I want to have a promotion. Ah, yeah, another one. Strategy. Why do you think Michael Bay does so good? Yeah, Michael Bay is actually a good example. The guy is a bit excessive, yes, but Jesus Christ, he gets the job pretty well done, doesn't he? Yeah, it's actually pretty damn amazing. Observe. Loaded insects. Observe. Thank you, strategy. I don't want any promotion, I just want to do my little streaming thing. More friends and more bodies and shit. Indeed. I was asking you most profoundly to get rid of that one because honestly I'm getting sick and tired. No matter how they point it out, I just don't want it. Go fuck yourself, basically. And they're like, look at me, I'm better than my competition. Heck, fuck, I don't even know your competition. How the fuck do you expect me to judge if you're better, cheaper, or whatever the fuck? I never looked into that and I'm not going to. Fuck you. Meh. Meh. But alas, I digress, and I digest at the same time, mind you. That I do as well. Okay, let's see here. Sleeping hours. I want you to sleep at night. 6 hours should be more than enough sleep. Mind you, I don't know if it is enough to sleep, but I will assume it is enough to sleep, and you get 2 hours of relaxation from me. Which gives you a lot of working hours. Aren't you happy now? Okay, do any of you have anything on the, anything with you that would be making you different? It's chilly, he's drowsy, in a little pain, yeah, sure, suffer, bitch. Okay, you have nothing. Clumsy, will not do any crafting task. Okay, not a problem. Farmer. Sheets and harvest plants, right? Start working. It's cute. Experience melt on Zaphoria. Obtuse will not do research. Yeah, having postologimus for too long will lead to death. Yeah, we should probably do something about that. Well, we do have a nice little campfire here, so technically speaking nobody needs to freeze to death. How is it -8 in the desert during the day? Meh. It's almost done cutting all of that shit. It should mean that we have a nice ample supply of sticks. And we can fire our fucking thing and we can build shit with it. Good start. Can I observe that as well? Yeah, apparently I can observe just about anything I can potentially see. That's cute, that's cute. But yeah. Although to be fair, I think actually this game will have the pretty much same problem in a technical way speaking that RimWorld has, in a way that I can totally see this being quite good for making a video, you know, where you can skip ahead all of the long, slow phases where nothing really is happening and only give out the highlights. For streaming purposes, however, just like RimWorld, you'll be forced to watch long stretches of basically seeing nothing. Or nothing much, at least. Which, you know, totally fine by me. Can have my fun rambling about. After all, that's not a problem. However, I do wonder if that is a fast-forward option. I mean, yeah, we can enhance the speed a little bit, but it's still going to have large swathes of basically people just doing basic bitch tasks without much action going on. Quote-unquote action. Which, mind you, that was Blossom. Basic textile used in tailoring, construction, and crafting. That's a good start. And it's a non-edible, but we could make clothes out of it. Are these all clothes blossoms? No. Yeah. And I want to set up to observe most of the things so we can learn a bit about more what's growing in the desert. Like, you know, stuff like that. It looks very alien. Interestingly alien, mind you. But I mean, for the most part, you know, doesn't feel like a bad time investment. It basically doesn't feel like a bad time waster. That's probably more what I should say. Yeah, look, the temperature is back to 20 degrees, 21 even, in the dry season. Actually, in the desert, the main problem should not be fucking cold, but fucking hot, for the most part. It does get cold in the night, in the desert, yes. Realistically speaking, during the day, you go like, it's cold. You should probably work on that. Who else was a good fighter? Because I just picked up a weapon and it will take me a while until I remember which menu is what. 7006. Congratulations, bitch. You just earned yourself a railgun sniper. For no other reason than, meh, why not? And arm 3 people. Don't worry, it's only gonna be 2 people now. Research bench. Researchy. Metal refinement. Tailoring, weaponsmithing, wooden fortifications, that would be a good start. Lightning rods. Doesn't really seem... of course, animal taming is going to be in the game. Camp management. Unlocks construction of work areas to delineate restricted zones for work and adaptation. Cute. Oh, spaceship debris. Tools missing. Construction basics. What's that? Smelting scrap metal. Okay, that's metal refining. I guess we start with weaponsmithing then. Can I? Yes, I can. I guess I can somewhat. Yeah, direction is okay. But we don't have any more storage space apparently. I mean, to be fair, we did store quite a bit there. Short shelf. not really the most impressive of assets. I'll get the job done, I suppose. Need a little workbench. We can actually start producing some basic bitch things. Since nobody should be sleeping while everybody else is working, that should also not be a problem. For farming, we only have non-edibles for the moment, which is sad. Actually, hear some rather unsettling sounds, to be fair. Probably from these little motherfuckers. Now everybody should be nice and asleep. Apart from Nova, who has decided that, you know what, taking a walk is just dandy. What, technically speaking, it is. I'm not saying you can't. You're gonna annoy the ever-living shit out of everybody else, because you're not gonna fucking wake them up. I guess the first goal should be to actually build some individual housing. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So that everybody can have their own little room. I mean, what would be a start, you know, a point where we can probably claim that, yes, civilization. Civilization. Let's gotta take a route here. A juice leaf. Harvesting juice leaf, planting juice leaf, creating healing balm. Okay, so it's an agave. Remove the dry tree. Observe it good. Find out what is around. I guess we have more weapons now. Do I want to give people who have no fucking idea how to use a weapon? Technically speaking, no. Practically speaking, I guess, you know what, you can also get a sniper rifle. How about we give the big guns to the people who can actually, you know, use big guns well. And you get a small gun. Okay, so we could make tea. Man, it's not bad in the desert, you know. Some tea. What do we have here? Just more of those. New weapon, a laser pike. Bronze melee weapon that uses an energy blade to slash through flesh. Grabbing pointy red plant. Yes, please find some food or something. It sounds like a reasonably good idea to deal with it. I'm pretty sure I gave you an order to pick up a weapon, didn't I? Just in case something unforeseen happens outside, you know. I would be rather happy if you were to have a weapon. Okay, Da-dum, da-dum. Random animals flying by. Nothing to worry about. Food crops. Juice leaf. Used for cooking of sweet meals and the production of sweet syrup and alcoholic beverages. Going for alcohol sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? This is mushrooms, small mushrooms. I guess that would be a start. Constant hypothermia though. Okay, is there anything else I want to get our hands on immediately? Well, apart from this. That would be important if we were hunting, wouldn't it be? From leather and shit. Slop, mirror, another device. It's cute. Good recipes, still also cute. Well, they seem like they are. Yeah, that thing is probably gonna explode, the way it looks. What are you doing, Jack? Scavenging skill. A silicon leaf. Harvesting of silicon. Okay. Didn't expect that we could get silicon that easily, but... I am of course not complaining. Quite the opposite actually. We do need more food. When she's cooking, drinks tea from tea balls. That's gonna feed you. Happiness. Okay, so that's the option. Grain porridge, veggie soup, meat soup. Really should do some hunting then. Get some stone, it's gonna be interesting in the future. Blade grass. Output when cut is hay. Already was surprised there. Fucking cactus at the end of the day. Who if I want to plant some of the T-ball things? That's pretty big. You're scavenging things. Don't mind me. I'll make some bandages. It's cute. Painting, however, would be rather neato. Raw red meat. I seem to be dead when you're about. Huge desert tree. Sounds like something we should observe. Fertilize. I don't think we have anything fertilizing. Would be rather surprising. They're not really good hunter. Let them get that fucking close, are you now, Jack? Could have done better. Could have done a lot better. I guess we should probably make some bandages. Until... Yeah, sure, why not? Until then.